Shalom, shalom.
Shalom. So, hey, brothers on the moth. Right, got the brother YAHAWADAH. Yep. And yeah, man, we was talking, we wanted to bring out a lesson, all right, to feed the sheep, okay, on what's going on in America right now. So we're gonna open up as always and say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well, and peace and salutation to all the Akim, seers and prophets on the four corners of earth, pushing this truth in truth and sincerity. All right. Hey, the water for all the brothers and sisters tuning in. Okay. All right. Now the Lord Yahweh had said, all right, he said we need to be measuring the times. Okay. So this is the times that we're talking about. We need to understand what's going on in the world. Okay, because these newscasters, they're not going to give us the proper information that we need. We got to go seek it out on our own. Okay, so we go to the book of Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. We see that's going down right now. The beginning of sorrows. Okay, the beginning of sorrows. All right, so I'm going to open up. You got anything up?
Yeah, I got a quick one real quick since you was just saying that, you know. This is a 2 Peter 3, and I'll jump down to 11 real quick. Seeing then, because you know you was talking about how we got to measure the times, you know, and this is 2 Peter 3 and 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, you know, and that's the spirit that we got to be in, you know, measuring the times diligently. All right. Being in holy conversation, you know, everything that we doing has got to be, you know, going with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh's word, you know what I'm saying? Preparing ourselves for this battle that's about to come upon us, you know, which this battle at the end of the day is not a carnal battle, all right? Our weapons of warfare are not carnal, you know, everything we do is spiritual. So we are preparing ourselves for this spiritual battle, all right? And the only way you're going to be able to, you know, dodge the fiery darts of the wicked and all these things that are coming to pass is by you having that spirit and that armor of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Khan, we have to have that our armor, man. You know, the breastplate of righteousness, a helmet of salvation at all times. All right. And in these times, we need to be in heavy prayer, man. You know, praying for the Akim, praying for the brotherhood, because you know we got the Agenda 21 that we knew about that was going to start. You know, when they wanted to eradicate the homeless, but now they want to eradicate the whole public, right? So we got this inflation that's cracking, which is going to lead to nothing but business closing, right? And that's going to lead to anarchy, controlled chaos, right? So all this is being stirred up by the Lord in the third heaven right now, man. We waiting for martial law to jump off. We waiting for these governments and human rights, United Nations, we waiting for all this shit to jump off.
That's right.
All right. That's why we come out and preach this to the end. Okay.
That's right.
All right. So Ezekiel 38:1 says, now the word of the Lord came to me saying, son of man, set your face against Gog in the land of Magog, the prince of Rosh, Meshach, and Tubal, and prophesy against him. All right. So this is the Russians.
That's right.
Gog and Magog, the Russians, China, you know, Ukraine is mixed up in there. One of the smaller Sumerians.
That's right.
Okay, we can go to get a precept if you got anything, but I got a precept on that.
Go ahead. I got something to say on that first Gog and Magog too, like you were saying. But go ahead, you bring out your precept first.
Okay, God. This is Joel 3:9. It says, proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men.
That's right.
Okay, and let all the men of war draw near and let them come up. Okay, and this is where we're at right now. We're seeing conflict starting. We're seeing war talks. And the apostles was asking Yahawashi on Mount Olives, what is going to be the end? What is it going to look like? Right?
That's right.
All right. So this is the time. Okay, now is the time to be high time to wake up out of sleep. You know, Go ahead. Whatever you got, King.
Yeah, I got a different preset right now going off what you were saying. Give me 1 second, getting it right now. Because YAHAWADAH, you have to understand, like you were saying, he's stirring everything up at the end of the day, you know. And this is Isaiah 13:17, and it says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." You see, and YAHAWADAH is the one that stirs up the pot at the end of the day. So what he did was he ended up waking up this bear, all right, going back into, you know, Russians, all right. He stirred them up and revived them, you know, because they was the last time that was really, you know, powerful was in the time of, you know, the Soviet Union and all that. And pretty much he stirred them back up to have that same power that they used to have, you know. So now they're the ones that stirred up this whole pot of World War III through the spirit and power of YAHAWADAH. And now the start of everything. You see, brothers have to understand that World War III is not going to literally take off until Jacob's trouble and the MOTB is set in place first. You see, this is the beginning of sorrows, like you have said earlier. You see, this is the beginning of World War III. Just because it's going down right now doesn't mean it's going to happen and we're about to just be delivered right now. You have to wait for Jacob's trouble. You have to wait for the collapse of the dollar bill, which with the collapse of the dollar bill is going to bring in the MOTB. And then when the MOTB is set in place, that's when World War III is literally going to happen between everybody, which they're going to turn against America at the end of the day. You know?
That's right, brother. That's right. And that's what we see, you know, when we go to, I got a precept from what you just said. This is Isaiah 13:17. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, who will not regard silver, and as for gold, they will not delight in them. Also, their bows will dash the young men into pieces, and will have no pity on the fruit of their womb. Their eye will not spare children, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms." Okay, the beauty of Chaldeans and pride will be as when YAHAWADAH overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, so this is going to be all out war. They're going to begin to hate the horde, right? And we find that in matter of fact, if I can pull it real quick, in Jeremiah 50. Okay, Jeremiah 50:1. It says, "The word that the Lord spake against Babylon, against the land of Chaldeans, and by Jeremiah the prophet, declare among the nations, proclaim and set up a standard." Okay, and this standard is going by way of this World War III conflict starting up.
That's right.
Okay, all these prophecies must come to pass, Israel. These things must come to pass before those ICBMs shoot off.
That's right.
You know, so we you know, as the men of the Lord, we have to be watchmen. Right? Being a watchman is watching the prophecies, and you watch the scriptures and you match them up both and watch them go in hand. While the rest of the world is being married and drunk and doing the things that they're doing. You know, we're separate and set apart, and we have to be those spiritual watchmen, man. We got to be those spiritual forecasters for the young sheep. You see?
That's right.
Right? So going back to Ezekiel 38, it says, "And thus says the Lord," 38:3, "And thus says the Lord, behold, I'm against you, O Gog and Prince of Rosh and Meshach and Tubal." All right, this is the Soviet Union.
That's right.
Okay, this is the Soviet Union. So we're in the days where we are seeing this stuff come to pass. You know, the prophets back in the days of YAHAWADAH actually walked with him, but they didn't get to see this.
That's right.
Okay. Now, through the spirit of us knowing the scriptures, we may be those men. We have no clue. What we do know is that the prophecy of Gog and Magog in Ezekiel 38, okay, is being shown to us right now. Okay. You got something, King?
Yeah, I got a quick precept on what you just said. This is give me 1 second. All right, yeah, this is Matthew 13 and 16. All right, because you said that, you know, the prophets walked in the ancient times with, you know, with YAHWASAP back in the day, but they didn't get to see these things, you know, which at the end of the day, Lord willing, we are those men. The spirit of the prophet is subject onto the prophet. So, you know, we will be those prophets from back in those times, you see, and now we're able to see these things, you see. And then it says Matthew 13 to 17. 16, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. You see, so it's a beautiful thing that we're able to see the times that we're in, you know, because the prophets back in the day kept always asking, you know, when were these times going to come? And those times weren't there yet, you know, but now we're in those times. And this is literally that last captivity, man. All these things, like the brother brought out earlier, all these things have to come to pass, man. You see, the vision is yet for an appointed time. You know, it seems like carrying and all that. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be a minute late. It's not going to be a minute early. It's going to be right on the time of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. It's on his watch at the end of the day. We just have to play our lots. We have to endure unto the end. You know, we got to stay focused. You know, we got to keep warning the sheep. Like, that's our job, you know? Go ahead.
Come on, brother. Right. That's our job. You know, the duty of the Lord.
That's
you know?
right.
And this is second Esdras, all right, 6 and 20. It said, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that is set before them. Right? There were many created, but few will be saved.
That's right.
Right? So we're going through these precepts, right? We understand that this is the high time. This is the time, all right, that Ezra was talking about. When is it going to be? You know? Because he had to go back and prophesy back in Babylon. Okay? Right. So we're in the same spirit, man. You know? Us being the hopeful elect, we in that same spirit. Every electric epistle we doing is bringing an end to this world. That's okay? Right. They're trying to establish the new world order on this left-hand side, but the Lord is elect, all right, are going to establish our mountain and that foundation being the Lord, man. All right? So wherever the lamb goes, we follow.
That's right.
Okay? So back in Ezekiel 38:5, it says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them will shield and helmet. All right, so that's the allies, you know, Iran, right? Iran with Russia, Ukraine, all these, because the Lord said the least of the flock would draw them out. All right, so these other countries with NATO, it's all going to evolve until them hating the whore. And that precept, let me get that. The YAHWADAH Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, watch this. This is Revelation 17 and 16. And then 10 horns, which thou sawest upon the beast, they shall hate the whore, all right, and make her desolate and naked, and they shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
That's right.
All right. That's the prophecy. That's the other nations are going to turn and hate this whore. That's right. America is painting Russia to be this big bad guy right now, the enemy right now, you know, by Americans, okay, clapping this shit on and saying, you know, F Russia, right? What's that doing? That's driving up this inflation. It's driving up these prices. It's going to lead your punk ass into a FEMA camp because you ain't going to be able to have that comfort into your own home no more. All right, so they're going to be dazed and wandering in the streets.
That's right.
You know, and the FEMA camps are going to say, come on in here. Come on up in here. We'll take care of you. All right, we got medical care for you, right? And we can take care of your babies. You know, we'll take care of you, and all the line. That's going to line up with the hour of temptation, right? So watching all this come to pass, let's go to Ezekiel 38:15, right? It's Ezekiel 38:15. It says, then you will come from your place out of the far north. And many, that's far north, that's Russia.
That's right.
You see? You see? It says, out of the far north, and many peoples with you, all of them riding on horses, a great company and a mighty army. All right, we talk about the kings of the east, man. We talking about Ukraine, Poland, China, Turkey, Russia, all these nations. They have nuclear access. So when this dollar crashes, what's coming right now, all this is set up for the charagma. All right, so when this dollar crashes, they have to implement a new system.
That's right.
Go ahead, King.
This is a quick one, because you was talking about how they're going to all turn against us, you know, and eventually it's because all these other nations have been drinking the wine of, you know, of Babylon, you know. So, right. You know, Babylon's got all these other nations drunk, all right, with their philosophies and their ways and all that. And pretty much they're going to end up hating, you know, like you have brought out in Revelations, the beast is going to hate the whore. All right. This is Jeremiah 51:7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You see? So eventually them all being mad, all right, they're going to end up turning against America, you see? Which at the end of the day, going back to YAHWADAH stirring that pot, all right? What is it? Proverbs 21, you know, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, you see? He stirs it the way he wants it to go. So right. At the end of the day, what's going on with all these, you know, you got China going against Taiwan, you got Russia against Ukraine. Eventually, all these are being set up, you know, to be delivered to the valley of Jehoshaphat, all right, the valley of YAHWASAP, you see? Yeah. And what's going to end up happening is that they're going to all be gathered there, like it tells you in Joel. I believe that's Joel 2, all right? It tells you how it's going to be gathered, all right, to that valley of decisions, you see? The judgment of YAHWADAH, where these guys are going to bring that World War III amongst themselves, you see, and then them bringing them that war amongst themselves, all right, once everything is implemented here with the, you know, the charagma, all right, the dollar falling already, we're in the middle of Jacob's trouble, you know, that World War III is going to end up happening amongst all them, and they all going to what? Turn to America, and then in the process of that, what's going to happen is, you know, 2nd Ezra 13. You know, YAHWASAP is gonna crack them clouds, and when he cracks them clouds, they gonna what? They're gonna be sore afraid, and then yet there's fight. Then they're gonna try to go after YAHWASAP, man. Which at the end of the day, they're not gonna be able to prevail, man. YAHWASAP gonna turn this place out in an hour. You see?
That's right. That's right. And that hey, I'm gonna bring that in since you just said that. Let's go to that chapter. All right, this is Joel 3:11. I'll start up at 10. It says, let them come up and beat their plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. And let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, so all them guns and weapons that you've had, hey, you're going to be cleaning now, man. Okay, all right, because we're going to the valley of Jehoshaphat, where like the brother said, they're going to be fighting amongst each other. Then they're going to stop, and the Lord is going to put a thought on them to think that they can defeat the Lord's army, man. That's okay, right. All right, and we hope that we are there, you know, lifted up, and we're dropped off there, man. Right? It says, verse 11, assemble and come up, all you nations, and gather together all around. Cause your mighty ones to come there. All right, and those mighty ones is the elect, man.
That's right.
You see, right? We're going to put those fools in garrisons, man. This shit is going to happen.
If I may add, brother, if I may add too, what you was talking about, how it says, let the weak say I am strong, you know, because brothers have to understand that, because I hear a lot of people say, oh, you know, this ain't going to happen. You know, a lot of people think that America's going to wipe everybody out, you know, because they have this power. But people have to understand that America's no longer that powerhouse no more. You see, everybody worldwide, on a worldwide scale, has nuclear power now. You see,
that's right.
That's why it says that let the weak say that I am strong. Now you got these other nations showing their teeth. You see, they showing their power because all of them got nuclear power. You see,
right?
And no more just the top, you know, the top big countries like, you know, Russia, you know, China and America. Nah, everybody's got nuclear power. This is why there's gonna be 200 million missiles that get shot at America, you know, pertaining to Revelations 9. You see, I believe it's 9, right? Yeah, I think it's 9.
Yeah.
You know, 200 million missiles, and it's not literally 200 million missiles. It's going to be a certain amount of missiles, but you have to understand that the missiles of today, one missile could open up to 100 missiles, you see? But it's all going to come from all these different countries at the end of the day, man. Why? Because they all have nuclear power, man. So America, when you hear people talk about, oh, America's going to do them dirty, you know, America's got a strong defense system, that shit ain't going to work in that day. That defense system is going to be useless because it's going to be so overwhelmed with missiles in the sky, man, that they might only take out the first couple, and then after that, what you going to do? You see?
That's right.
It's all prophecy that this place is going to be doomed, man, turn into a lake of fire, man.
Hey, well, here's a precept on that. This is Joel 2:30, and I will show wonders in the heavens and the earth, blood and fire, pillars of smoke, and the sun shall turn into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the coming of the great awesome day of the Lord, man. And we know we're going to Malachi 4:1. That's talking about fervent heat. All right. It's also talking about, speaking of wisdom, okay, from these Edomites. You ain't gonna have the wisdom to make these decisions anymore. All right, because you're gonna be wailing, man, holding on to your damn waist like in birth pains. Okay. All right. It says in Joel 3:19, it says Egypt should be a desolation and Edom a desolate wilderness because of the violence against my people Judah, and for they have shed innocent blood in their land. All right, so Edom headquarters, the headquarters of Edom is right here in Babylon the Great. Right?
That's right.
So this place is going to get rocked to and fro. I think the scripture says it's going to wheel to and fro.
That's right. Isaiah 24. That's right.
God. You had something
like a drunkard. Yeah, I wanted to bring out what you quoted. All right, Malachi 4:1. All right, Bubba Kashar, brother, you can actually bring out Zechariah 14:12 if you want, you know, follow up with this. Malachi 4:1, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yeah, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, that it shall leave neither root nor branch. You see, so going to what the brother was just saying, man, this place is going to be on fire, man. All right, we're not talking about a lake of fire, you know, water and fire on top of a lake, you know, making waves of fire. No, we're talking about 200 million missiles hitting America, making this place desolate, pertaining to, you know, Isaiah 34 chapter. All right, and all the proud is going to be burnt up. They're going to be as stubble, you know, to the point where there's going to be no root, no branch, meaning, you know, you ain't going to find no more of these lineages anymore, man. You're not going to find, you know, you're not going to have, the only ones that are going to survive at the end of the day is going to be these top banking families, these elites, all right? But those are going to be reserved only because they're going to be the first fruits of slavery, you see?
Right.
Everybody else going all the way down, man, they're not going to be here no more. You see, everybody going to perish, man. Everybody's flesh is going to be burnt up, you see?
Exterminated.
Exactly. So if you're not one that's going to be on a chariot, you know, just like, you know, brothers talk about it all the time, Terminator 2, that one scene in Terminator 2, that's exactly what it's going to be like. Everybody's just going to be disintegrated out here, man. And that's going to make it a slow burn, man.
Salakia, that's the wormwood.
That's
it's
right.
When you see that fire spreading like that, and the aftershock, you know, right. you talking, you know, you talking about, because the Lord said this is going to be fuel. It says it's going to be fuel burnt with fuel, like body fuel, man. And, you know what I'm saying?
That's
it's talking about, yeah, this ain't going to be with javelins. This is going to be by the damn 200 ICBM warheads, man.
That's
all right. Right, like the Lord said, man, this place is going to rock to and fro. And we go to Revelation 16:12. It says, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, and the ways of the kings of the east might be prepared. And we're seeing the Euphrates actually being dried up as we speak.
That's right.
Right now. Okay. So the Lord is doing a treacherous deal. They got these devils in a trick bag. All right. Because this whole nation is rooting for Ukraine and Zelensky right now. Man, he's a damn devil, man.
That's right.
He's an Ashkenazi Khazarian lying devil too. You see?
And that's funny that you got everybody out here in America, you know, pray for Ukraine, do this, do that. Bro, everybody gonna come up against you at the end of the day. You out here trying to throw prayers to these damn people, you know, that don't matter at the end of the day. And you trying to throw, you know, prayers up to these other countries when all these countries is going to exterminate you along with Russia. Because at the end of the day, Russia's going to be the main one, you know, pertaining to, what is that, Isaiah 54, you see? I have created the smith, you know, to that is going to happen. Let me bring that out, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, the waster.
Yeah, the waster to destroy. As a matter of fact, before I bring that out, let me just grab this precept on what you were saying. This is Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the war is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Because back in the day, you had people, you know, they will battle it out to the death. You know, people were just fighting with their swords, clinging and clashing their swords together, blood all over the place, blood all over garments, because it was a combat of hand-to-hand war, you know. But this time it's gonna be what? It's gonna be straight nuclear missiles, man. It ain't gonna be no, I'm gonna pull out my sword, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. This is gonna be a one-hitter quitter. You see, it's gonna put you down.
So brother on the comment board, the precept. This is shadow of thy wings. Shalom.
Shalom to you,
Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34:9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall be burning pitch.
That's right.
It shall not be quenched, not nor day, and the smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie in waste, and none shall pass through it forever and ever. All right, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Huh?
That's right.
See, it ain't going to be nothing but strange animals, owls, and dragons coming up out of the damn desolation, man.
That's right.
Right? Animals that you ain't never seen before. Sea creatures are going to be, you know, come from the damn crevice.
That's right.
Right? Because of the destruction that's coming, because of the heavy transgression thereof. Okay? All right? So this is what's coming, man. Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right? World War III. In our times. All praises that we get to see this, man. See? The destruction. You know? And throughout all of us brothers that's in this truth and sincerity, none of us know for sure if we're the elect, but we got the spirit that none of us have any fear, man. You know, you ain't gonna find out one lesson the brothers is bringing out that I'm
They paused you out.
Yep, we good.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, no one has the attitude that we are afraid of what's going to happen, because we understand what time it is.
That's right. Well, YAHWADAH said he didn't give you the spirit of fear. He gave you the spirit of a sound mind, you know. You know, so that's why knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of your times, man. Because if you don't have this truth of YAHWADAH, man, like the brother said, you know, you're going to be out there in fear, basically, you know. But we have this knowledge and wisdom, so we walk with faith, you know. We walk with YAHWADAH being that strong tower, you know. The righteous man runneth into it and is safe. You know, that name of YAHWADAH is that's your keys right there, man. That's your keys to salvation. That's your keys to protection. That's your keys for everything, man. Without those keys, you can't get into any door, man. You see?
Right.
But I wanted to bring this out real quick. Revelations 18 and 3. And it says, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication. All right, meaning of, you know, of Babylon's juice. All right. And it says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. You see, all these other nations, you know, following in the ways of Babylon, man, they just as bad, you see. But Babylon the Great is the worst. That's why America's being saved for last. That's why if you see everything that's happening worldwide scale right now, everything is happening internationally first. You see, and a lot of people, because of their pride, they think that America's not going, you know, we're not going through nothing. Nothing's happening over here. That's because YAHWADAH saving the best for last. America's going to catch the worst out of all these other nations, man. They're going to get smacked like with a straight 5-piece, you see? So it says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, you see? And that's because all these other nations, America's that cash cow, you see? That's why everybody runs from different places of the world to come to America. See, America's the only place that if you come out here, it has a mixture of every fucking, you know, Salakia, but it has a mixture of every single type of country mixed in here. You go to these other countries, you're not about to have a mixture of different people like that. Why? Because they don't allow that in those other countries like that. But America, which is Babylon the Great, you see, they allow everybody. They allow every philosophy. They allow every type of false doctrine over here, you see? So it says, and I heard in another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye may be not, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues, you see? So YAHWADAH is telling us to what? You know, come up out of the ways of Babylon, because if you don't, all right, you're gonna be partakers of her plagues, you see, which the plagues will be what? This is Zechariah 14 and 12, and it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord YAHWADAH will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right, all these people that have came up against us all these years, all these generations. All right, this is going to be the plague that's going to happen to them. All right, and it says, the Lord YAHWADAH will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, their shall consume away in their mouth. You see, talking about what? That nuclear missile, man, turning you into straight dust. You know, you're gonna be utterly beaten into powder. You know, like it tells you in 2nd Ezra 16, man. You know, this is coming upon us. This is why we have to we have to put ourselves in that holy conversation, man, with YAHWADAH, get spiritually in tune, because that's the only way you're gonna make it out of here, man. Go ahead.
That's right. In America, just to touch up on the brother said, you know, we call this place, okay, the daughter of Babylon, because it's never lost in war.
That's right.
It's always been untouched in war. Okay, so their attitude in America and Babylon is puffed up. Remember, remember the prophecy of him saying, let's see, Habakkuk said, you know, his spirit is lifted up. That's right. His soul is lifted up. There's no devil like him. That's so his whole congregation, this place where he dwells, America, all right, and this America is the whore that's running this place. NATO, the EU, the beast system. America is that whore, that little horn talking all this shit.
That's right.
Okay. Right. So we go to, matter of fact, I got a brother. This is a great.
That's that eighth head, basically. You know, going into that was an extension from basically coming from, you know, which the mother of America is what? Britain. That's right. You know, that's that right. extension that exactly has been made. You know, that little horn you said.
Right. And what you said is everybody can come here. This is the melting pot. Everybody can come here and do wickedness. All right. But when it says this horse sits on many waters, that's right. Don't in America have an American embassy damn near in every country? You know, that's the right. influence of McDonald's in every damn country. That's right. Right. So it takes the harlotry and it takes it to other countries. And they've drinking the wine, like you said before, they're drinking the wine of this place. All right, Isaiah 47:1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of Chaldeans. For you should be no more called tender and delicate. Why? It says, because remove your veil and take off your skirt, uncover the thigh, because the Lord is unveiling this damn devil, man, this place. All the abominations and wickedness. Okay, and what's going to happen is what the brother put right here. Magan Ha'amah Kaya Yahawah Yahawashaiba. Salaki if I messed that up, Akim. All right. Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. Does that mean that this earth is going to be gone away? No, man.
That's right.
It's because we're going to dwell here after all this shit is over. But that lake of fire is still going to be burning.
That's right.
To give us a reminder and remembrance of this place, Babylon, man. Right? And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
That's right. It's never going to be inhabited. And the earth can never be destroyed, because it tells you that in Ecclesiastes 1:3. It says, one generation passeth, another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So, you know, a lot of people think that with World War III, that this whole earth is going to be disintegrated. Nah, man. The earth is bigger than what these damn scientists tell you at the end of the day. You see? So the earth can never be destroyed, man.
We got Fisher Turn 104. Shalom, Bob.
Shalom, brothers. YAHWADAH barakatam to every one of y'all.
That's right. That's right. This is Habakkuk 2:5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and as his death, and cannot be satisfied.
That's right.
But gathereth unto all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's what we just said. You know, spewing his philosophy, doctrines, okay, to these other nations.
That's right.
You know, like Gaddafi, man, right? He had his own system. He wanted to bring in the gold. America said, "Oh, we can't eat off of that." They went and murdered the man, killed him. You know, so now these nations that have drinking the wine of the whore, that are drunk, we are coming to the time where they are hating this beach.
That's right.
All right. America is likened it to a bad, forgive my language, a bad bitch who's been strutting her shit, okay, for all these years, and everybody want a part of her, and then you find out she was a whore.
That's right.
Okay, she's been sleeping with everybody. All right, and she's been cutting deals under the table. Okay, so now we're in the times where we're paying damn near $7, $8 in gas. Food is damn near, you know, impossible to shop, right? And the people are still drunk. Okay, right. They're still drunk. Isaiah 47:5. Sit in silence and go into darkness, O daughter of Chaldeans, for you shall no longer be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
That's right.
Okay, this is what this lesson is all about. What we're about to see. We're gonna see all hell break loose pretty soon.
I got a quick precept, if I may.
Bring it out.
Talking about how you were saying that she's that used and abused whore, you know. All right, this is because this precept right here is a twofold. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler.
That's right.
When he has found a fountain and drink of every water near her. But every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. You see, because she allows everybody with their philosophies to come and dwell in her. You see, America.
Right.
And when it's talking about, you know, because this is a twofold. This could go pertaining to a woman, all right? But at the same time, is America not considered as that whore of Babylon? She's considered as that woman, you see? So it says, head and open her quiver against every arrow, because when the time comes that all these missiles are launched, man, she gonna open her quiver to every arrow, man. There's gonna be no, you know, closing herself up. That defense system is gonna be, you know, it's not gonna work, you know. So all them arrows is gonna hit when that time comes, you know. And going what you was just saying, also in Isaiah 47, this is Revelation real quick, 18:6-7, and it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she has filled to her double. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. You see, and she thinks that she can't be touched at the end of the day. And that's why YAHWADAH saving her ass for last, man, because she has that pride of, you know, that's Esau and his pride. That's right. Why he said in Obadiah, he said, thou art greatly despised. You see, greatly despised among these other nations and things like that, because she has that proudful attitude at all times, and the pride of her heart has deceived her. You see, and at the end of the day, when the time comes, she gonna catch it the worst out here, man.
That's right. That's right. As she should.
That's right.
Right? Like a beat up whore.
That's right.
This is Shadow of Thy Wings, 12 tribes. 2nd Esdras 2:35. Be ready to reward the kingdom. Reward of the kingdom, Salakia, for their everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. All right. Yeah, this kingdom is coming, man. All right, the brother modern day, modern day Tower Bible. This is the rest of it. 2nd Esdras 2:36. Flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of the glory of your glory. I testify my Savior openly. All right, that's right, man. Fisher turn 104. Psalm 73:6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence cover them as a garment. Right? That's what this place pushes, violence. So they're gonna die by violence. Right? The Lord said, hey, if you build a nation by blood, you're gonna fall by blood. Paraphrasing.
That's right. I grabbed that for you real quick. I got you. This is what is it? Numbers 30. I think it's 35. Numbers 35 and 33 to back the brother up. And it says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. You see, so going to what the brother was just bringing out, man, this place has to be cleansed by taking out this damn devil. You see, and this is why, all right, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man, because of the unrighteous decrees, all right, because of the riches gotten by deceit, okay, everything they do, everything they put their hands on, all right, they literally destroy, man, which is a matter of fact, that's why America is in every country, because that was his blessing. You see, his blessing was what? To have the fatness of the earth. Yep. So he has his hands in everywhere he goes, man. And at the end of the day, that also goes into Revelation 6. All right. Let me bring that out real quick. This is Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, you know, going into Esau. and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. So everything he touches, man, he destroys, man, and he's playing his part. You know, that's why he's that vessel that fits that wrath of destruction, man. You know,
that's right. That's right. They're gonna get turned up and turned out. All right, by these missiles, man.
That's
you see, and we being the prophets, you know, we're watching everything. You know, anything happens, a brother reports on it. You know, we're watching every detailed event that's going down, man. All right, this is Isaiah 13:4. The noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts must lift up the host of the battle. Okay, so YAHAWADAH is taking a stand right now.
That's right.
You see? All right. So we go, that takes me to Jeremiah 46:21. For the day of their calamity had come upon them, the time of their punishment. Her noise shall go out like a serpent, for they shall march like an army, and come against her with axes like those who chop wood. All right, this is the missiles, man. And they ain't gonna miss. They're gonna hit every target. That's the noisome pestilence that the Lord is gonna protect his elect from. You see, it's a pestilence coming. You know, right? Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon all around. All you who bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. All right. And it says the foundations will fall, man. You know, and through the Spirit, why ain't no churches teaching this? You know, why ain't no other sects teaching this?
That's because the Most High don't dwell in temples built with hands.
They ain't, hey, we the only brothers on the block.
That's right.
You see? And they won't come out and try to set up their little shit because they know that they might find a Hebrew Israelite in their city that will confound them. Because we know you teaching heresy, man. Right?
That's right.
This devil Esau is a cancer to the world, you know, and he's a mad scientist. The only way to get rid of this cancer is by blowing this place the fuck up.
That's right. That's right.
That's it. This is the only way that's gonna, because the scripture says there will be no healing balm for this place.
That's right.
There's no healing for this place. All right. Some Aki got right here. He got Jeremiah 46:20. Egypt is like a very fair heifer, but destruction cometh. It cometh out of the north. That's right.
Right.
Also, her hired men are in the midst of her like fatted bullocks, but they also turned back and are fled away together. They did not stand because of the day of their calamity.
That's right.
Was come upon them at the time of their visitation. That's right, brother. That's right, brother.
I got a quick step.
Go ahead.
Man.
Yeah,
going back to what you were saying, this is 2nd Ezra 16. The earth, 16:12. The earth quaketh in the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, YAHWABAN, before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Yeah.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. You see, and that's talking about the missiles, because ain't no arrow you're gonna shoot from one end of the world to the other side. You see, so it's talking about the missiles, all right, and they're not gonna miss their points. All right, they're gonna go directly to where they need to go at all times, man. And then it says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. You see,
right.
For all these things have to come to pass, man. And again, going back to what you were saying with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai mustering the battle, all right. This is why Esau's the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man, because he's in control of everything. This is Daniel 2 and 20 and 21. It says, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. You see, so he's removing this king from his rulership, because the king right now is what? Is Esau Edom, man. He's the one that's ruling the world right now. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. But he's going to remove that king and set up what king? Yahushua, man. All right. And then us following right behind him, because we are kings. You see, we came out of, we were just like he told Abraham, out of thy loins shall come out kings, Same thing was said to Jacob, So now we are the ones that are going to be put in rulership, following right behind, starting with Yahushua, man. You see, Yahushua, King David, then comes us, you see, because that's what we were destined to be, man. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, man. So this place has to be, established with righteousness, man. So we don't have to worry about this damn devil no more, man. Bringing evils upon the earth, things like that.
That's right. No, you got it. You got it. You got it. That what you just said, I was just reading Revelation 14. Okay, it says it says he himself also drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which poured out full strength in the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. Okay, fire and brimstone. That's what's coming, right? I mean, straight like that, no chaser, man. This is the time of the harvest.
That's right.
This place is ready for the sickle, man, to reap.
That's right.
It's like some fruit. You look at a tree, you can discern the times, man. You look at a tree, say, okay, well then that fruit is hanging low. It's ready to be picked. That is literally this place right here, King.
That's right.
It's ready for the harvest, and Yahushua is holding that sickle.
That's right.
Right? Us being his extension, we just watching these bowls of judgment being poured out.
That's right.
That's
that true Grim Reaper. Yahushua is that true Grim Reaper, man.
That's right.
That's what they get that whole concept for, man. And he, like you said, the brother right. This place is ready to be picked. And this is why, as a matter of fact, Lord willing, I do a lesson on it too. Brothers have to understand. See, this is the real, we are coming into the new year right now as we speak, because this is the month of Abib. The month of Abib is the start of the new year. That's the first month. You see, we're not going according to the Gregorian calendar, all right? We're going according to our lunar calendar. So my point is that Apostle Tahar coined this year what? The year of the turn up. And it's been turned up according to the Gregorian calendar since January. But now we're coming into the Pesach, and now we're coming into the new year, all right, which is the true new year right now. And right after the Pesach, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai about to turn it up even harder, man, even higher, you see? So back to what you were saying, man, it's time for that harvest to be picked, man, all right? And Yahushua, Lord willing, that this year is the year that he bring out that sickle, man, and bring it upon America, man, because America got to go, man. This is a vexation of the spirit just to wake up in this shithole every day,
Yeah. God, there's nothing like the 80s, nothing like the 90s. It's a vexes your spirit, every day. And this is why we have departed from this system, man. All right. Us being those virgins, hopeful virgins.
That's right.
That's not blasphemy. That's doing the Lord's work. Preaching this thing to an end, brother. That's what it's all about. When we read, matter of fact, let me get it. This is 2nd Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Okay, a sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? So all the money, the idols, and that ain't going to help you here, man, because riches ain't going to help you in the time of trouble, man.
That's right.
You see,
out of the day of wrath.
No, it's a con. Your riches that you think that you're going to hold you up is going to destroy you. The Lord said those riches, you're going to vomit them riches up.
That's right. Beautiful.
You see, right? So when I read something like, let's go to Revelation 17 and 21. And great hail from heaven fell upon men, each hailstone about the weight of a talent. Okay, so we're talking about heavy rocks of fire, man. It says men blaspheme YAHWADAH because of the plague of the hail, since that plague was exceedingly great. And what's that plague? That plague is those 200 million nuclear warheads, like the brother said.
That's right.
It's going to be exceedingly great on the great city that's going to be divided in 3 parts. Divided in 3 parts because it's going to get hit hard, man.
That's right. That's right. I got a quick precept landing back on how you were saying how America, the riches ain't nothing no more. All right. This is Revelation 18, and I'll grab it from, I want 16 to 17, but I started from 15. It says, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off from the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. You see, because all these, America, when this place gets blown up, man, everybody gonna see it. This shit gonna be made, it's gonna be made, for you to see on TV. You see, even you seeing the smoke from afar, and you could be in another country, you're gonna see the smoke going up, you see, because it's gonna be hit so hard. And it said, says 16, and saying, alas, that great city, which is America, Babylon the Great, that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood far off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto her? Salaki, what city is like unto this great city? You see, talking about when this place gets put down in 1 hour, man. All those riches that brother was just bringing out, man, is going to be brought down to naught. Riches is not going to profit you in the day of wrath. You can't escape the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, man. You can't hide from it neither. You see?
That's right.
It's going to be brought down to naught, man. Because America's that place where, you can get rich. America's the place where everybody gets rich off of it. But see, ain't gonna be no more I'm getting rich off of America no more, man. America's gonna be made desolate again, a habitation of unclean birds, man, ravens, vultures. You see, you're gonna have desert animals out here, man, walking. They're actually gonna have a feast out here. Matter of fact, what did Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi say? He said he was gonna have he was gonna have the birds, having a feast on just eating all these carcasses up. Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's no way to escape the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, man.
That's right. That's right. And to back you up with precept, the fall of this is going to be, because the world is going to mourn when this happens.
That's right.
So to back you up, Revelation 18 and 9, the kings of the earth, well, I'll start at 8. Therefore, her plagues will come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she will be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, who judges her. Woo. Okay. All right. So this ain't coming from Putin. It ain't coming from whoever the ambassador is of China. This is the Lord's work. Right. And it says the kings of the earth who committed fornication and live luxuriously with her will weep and lament for her when they see the smoke of her burning, standing at a distance for her in torment, saying, what you say, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, and mighty city, for in 1 hour judgment has come.
That's right.
You see, in this 1 hour, this place is going to fall. This place that was built up with these 7 Edomite kingdoms, man. Right? Those 7 heads. We're talking about Greece, Rome. We had Spain, France, Germania Major, with Germania Minor, right? And that's it.
That's right.
Right? These are the 7 heads that derived this damn European Union, man. This wicked beast system. Right? And NATO was guilty. America's guiding it. And now we can see when we watch the news and we watch these things, we can see that these damn Ukrainians are talking shit about America. You know, Russia's saying if you authorize another no-fly zone, man, hey, we coming for your ass too.
That's right.
You see? So now Biden is walking on eggshells. He doesn't know what to do, but he's getting pressured by the left. The Lord is, and what does the Lord say, man? He's going to laugh at their calamity.
That's right. That's right.
He's going to laugh when you're in derision.
That's right.
Go call on the gods that you have been worshiping all this time, man.
That's right.
Right? So then we go to this. But if you had something else, I wanted to bring this out. I want to bring this out. This is Revelation 15:1, because this is what we're looking for, man. It says, then I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them the wrath of God is complete. And I saw something like a sea of glass mingled with fire, and who have the victory over the beast, over his image, over his mark, and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having harps.
That's right.
That's it right there. You see? Watching all this shit come to pass, and then with a twinkle of an eye, you know, we on that chariot looking down at all of this destruction.
That's right.
You know, singing that song of Moses.
That's the beauty about it, man, that we gonna be on the chariots looking down and watching America burn. You know, Lord willing, we are of that number, man. We gonna see America literally burn. You know, front row seats. You know, we're not gonna be watching it off no TV. You know, nothing like that. We're gonna watch it from the top. You know, you see how satellites are constantly showing pictures of the earth and things like that. Well, we're gonna be beyond the satellite, man. We're gonna have this vision of seeing the whole entire place be destroyed, man. You know,
that's right.
America's you know, they make it look like it's so small, but it's huge at the end of the day. When YAHAWADAH built everything was built in great land masses and things like that. So this is going to be a beautiful thing just to see this big, gigantic land mass of North America be destroyed, man, in straight flame, you know?
That's right. And the last one I had was Revelation 20:5. It says, but the rest of the dead did not live again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. You see, this is the blessed and holy is he who has part in the first resurrection. Over such the second death has no power, but they should be priests of YAHAWADAH and shall reign with him 1,000 years. All right, and that's going into something else, but that's the ultimate end of all the destruction.
That's right.
You know, the first resurrection getting beamed up.
That's right.
You know, not hitting that hellfire, man.
And that's when the fishers are gonna be turned into hunters, and we're gonna go grab these damn banking families hiding in their bunkers, in their space stations, wherever they hiding, man. We're gonna yank them out, and we're gonna put them right into slavery, man, and reign 1,000 years with YAHAWASHAH, man. You see? And then after them 1,000 years, what happens? 1 in 18 Obadiah, man. You see? Judah is gonna be a flame. Judah's gonna be that fire. All right. You got Joseph the flame, and then we're gonna kindle in them, and we're gonna disintegrate them off the face of the earth. You're never gonna hear of these damn devils ever again, man. We ain't gonna have to worry not a damn day in our life about something being polluted, you know, of wickedness exceedingly polluting the whole entire earth or anything like that, man.
That's right. That's right. And there's a precept for you right here. This is Isaiah 49. Salakia, this is Psalms 149. All right. And if you could get Psalms 2 to 8.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, it says Psalms 149 and 6. Let the high praises of Yahawah Shem Yahushai be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance on the nations. It don't just say Esau. It says all nations right here.
That's
right.
right.
All right. This is a literal actual sword, all right, that his elect are going to have, man. That's going to be the judge of the earth. To execute vengeance on the nations and punishment on the peoples, and to bind their kings in chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute on them which the written judgment. Okay, it says to execute on them the written judgment. This was written that was supposed to happen. You got that Psalms 2 and 9?
Yeah. Before I bring that 2 and 9, let me just bring this one out to back you up on what you're saying. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. You see, because everybody had their hands in the cookie jar when it came to our slavery, man. So everybody got to go into slavery. You see, all these other nations, man. All right. Now going into Psalms 2 and 9, it says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. All right. And as a matter of fact, let me go up one because I wanted to start from 8. Salakia.
Okay.
This is Psalms. I'll start from 7. Psalms 2 and 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai has said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. You see?
Woo!
So
I can't wait for that.
Woo! You know,
can't wait for that, baby.
Gotta go into it, man.
Hey,
they
that
gotta
woke me up.
Oh man, you'll have a long ass chain full of their asses.
Man, I can't wait for that. This is Fisher Turn 104. Psalms 58 and 10, the righteous shall rejoice. See, that's what we're doing, man. We're rejoicing when we read these things, man. This is rejoiceful. We ain't sad in calamity, man. We ain't sulking. We want this stuff to come to pass. All right, it says, when he seeth the vengeance, he shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Woo. So that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a God that judges the earth. That's right, brother.
That's right.
That's right. And yeah, one more. This is 2nd Ezra 5 and 27. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast forgotten thee one people, and to this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest the law that is approved of all, man. That's right. That's the Israelites being saved up out of this.
That's right.
Okay. What you said. Let me bring out that a precept to that Psalms 2 and 9, if I can, real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, the water. This is Revelation 2 and 26. I'll start at 25. It says, but hold fast what you have until I come. And he who overcomes and keeps my works until the end, to him I will give power over the nations. Ooh. All right, that's what you was talking about earlier, man. We're going to have power over the heathen. Ask of me, and I will give you the heathen. Okay? Well, we're asking you how about Shem Yahushua. Hey, we want heathens.
That's right.
Hey, we want slaves. Because what is a king without slaves, man? What in history, what king didn't have peasants, didn't have slaves, didn't have men and women serving him?
That's right.
Well, how much more is the Lord's army? The men of the YAHAWADAH Shem Yahushua. Okay, and it says, He should rule them with the rod of iron, and they shall be dashed in pieces like a potter's vessel. And I also have received from my Father, I will give him the morning star, and he who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches, man.
That's right.
All praises.
That's right. And it's crazy too. That's why I can't understand how our people so, man, they straight sottish for real, man. How can you not want rulership? How can you not want to have that rulership of being a king, you know? All right, of having, you know, Esau sat here and just put us under his fucking feet all damn day. Why wouldn't you want to have that in return, man? You
That's
see?
right.
And they want to love their oppressor at the end of the day, man. That shit is bugged out right there, man. You know?
That's right. That's why he has a remnant.
That's right. That's right. And that's why we were chosen to be that what peculiar treasure, man. That peculiar people, meaning that valued treasure of YAHWADAH, man. You see? And our people don't want to have nothing to do with that. They just rather they content with being at the bottom of society and being stepped on all damn day, man. You see? They happy with a Happy Meal and a PlayStation fucking 5. You see? They happy with a damn a Mercedes Benz and dollars in their pocket, man. That's bugged out, man. You see, we have straight rulership coming to us, man. That's what you really want to be. That's where you want to set your mind. That's setting your affections on the things above, you know, to have that rulership and rule over these damn heathens finally, man. Rules the entire earth. You see, along with Yahawashi, starting with Yahawashi and King David, you see, that's what you want to be in, man. All right.
That's right.
In fact, the brother had brought out, you know, the brother Shadow of Wings, of 12 Wings. He brought it out earlier because y'all was talking about rejoicing, how we gonna rejoice. He brought out happy is he that taketh the little ones and dash them on the stones, man. We're literally gonna be grabbing these little ones. Same thing you did to us, we gonna be doing unto you. You know, double. And sometimes people be like, how can, you know, because it's crazy. Esau did it so dirty. He's like, damn, how can we be worse than Esau? Well, YAHWADAH gonna put the spirit on us to do it like that. You see?
That's right.
And when you remember the shit that they did, all right, your ass is gonna be filled with fury, man. All right, and you don't have no problem with putting one of these damn devils down, man. At the end of the day, they used to feed us to alligators and shit like that, man. That's bugged out, man.
Bugged out. Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'll end it with this. This is Psalms 149:5. It said, "Let them praise the name of the Lord, for He commanded that they were created. He also established them forever and ever. He made a decree which shall not pass away. Praise the Lord from the earth, you great sea of creatures, and all the depths, fire and hail, snow and clouds, stormy wind fulfilling the word." All right, and His word is coming to His elect, man. We the ones just bringing this out, understanding this, all right, and feeding the sheep. All right. You had anything else,
Yeah, I got a quick one. As a matter of fact, we can end it on this. But Shaw, you know, going into World War III, like the whole topic we was talking about, right? This is Isaiah. I'll go from 34 down to 34:1, and I'll stop it at, let me see. I'll stop it at, let me just read from 1. It says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord YAHWADAH is upon all nations.
All nations.
And fury upon all their armies. He has utterly destroyed them. He has delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll."
That's that scroll.
That's right. That's that
mushroom cloud.
Mushroom cloud. That's right. And it says, "And all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has a sacrifice in Basra. All right, which Basra goes to these Edomites, man. All right, America's that modern day Basra. All right, and it says, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks and the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And we could pretty much end it on that. You know, this place is going to be destroyed, made desolate, man. All right. Like the brother said, that mushroom cloud, man, that scroll. All right. This is why all these nations are starting to, you know, pick up on war, you know, which eventually they're going to go against each other. And then eventually they're going to all hate the whore and go against us. All right. And they're going to try to go against Yahushua, and they're not going to be able to prevail, man. And this place is just going to be made straight desolate, you know, and we're close to that time, man.
We here.
That's right.
Hey, I hope this has been edifying to the body and the leg, man.
That's right. Hey. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, brothers.
Give all praises real quick.
Want
to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. Shalom.
Shalom. Hey, the water for brothers listening.
The water for the precepts, brothers. Appreciate it.
That's right. Hey, DTA.
That's right.
DTA.